So we managed to get to Cruci 7 on all classes for the tournament. I'm pretty impressed with that. Another, is that 3 tourney runs in a row with Molten Gold? Okay, I'm not complaining because, as I've mentioned before, Molten Gold is potentially one of my favourite starting patterns. Probably what next would be Filibuster. And I sure do appreciate having the extra gold because the next level of Cruci is not going to be very kind to the level of gold that I have. Will I be doing double store later? This map looks decently solid. Good reasons for going to that store and for not going to that store. Good stuff. Cool, cool. Really depends on how much cash I get. In the end, I'll probably find an orb that I want more than going to that store. Great stuff. Man, 67 cash already? That is crazy. I'm not going to the store. And this elite's not going to be a problem. And neither is the elite after that. The power of balance. My second shot will be Ballanx because it's going to slam down onto all the enemies pretty much. Or at least all the important ones. Oh, I pressed the backspace button, you know. God. This game can be a bit finicky sometimes with whether or not the backspace button actually works. Ugh. You need to be very firm with the backspace button. Alas. Decent stuff. Cool lining's decent if you can actually find damage boosts for it. And Paladin is a class which is pretty easy to find damage boosts for it, but alas we have none right now, so we shall not be doing that. I have the bullet to lose because I'm only taking 2 self-damage still. Oh no, I have so much dying shield as well. That's lovely. Isn't increased misnavigation damage Cruci 9? I don't know. There are a lot of levels which I'm like very confident on knowing because they matter a whole lot. Misnavigation damage. Wait, we already have misnavigation damage. What am I talking about? As I say, it's just my overwhelming number of shield, amount of shield that just meant that I didn't take any health loss from the misnavigation. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, with a potential for 4. Potential for 4 is very nice, but we're not going to be able to buy everything we want in the store, are we? If I get 4, like, it's certainly guaranteed. I just do this. No need to think too much. I just shoot a 328 damage roll. Don't mind if I do. Then I probably try and get to the reload and shoot it again. I feel kind of bad for the Minotaur. I mean, usually he would be terrifying this early on, but yeah, no, I kind of picked up the Ballanx on purpose because it's pretty perfect in scenarios like this. It just completely shreds them. And like, sure, we lost 6 health. Boo-hoo. 6 health, right? We very much have the space to just lose 6 health and be totally fine with it. Because we have 16 starting shield each combat, as well as an amazing passive we just got here. Safety net Betsies. They're not bad passives. I think I'll take a safety net. More consistent potential upside. Not bad, I'm not going to complain. It's pretty solid. Alright, just don't make me lose health. Oh my lordy. Well, well, well. You know what's better than having 1 Ballanx in your deck? That's right, 2 Ballanx. Jesus. They just don't stand a chance, do they? I don't even care about the fact that this refresh is probably not in the best spot. Because I have a Fresh Heal to back it up. Fresh Heal is just such a nice insurance passive. Perfect. And 2 Ballanxes means that I'm twice as likely to be able to shoot it. It's not really twice as likely, but technically it is, because I have 2 of them in my deck. Looks like we have enough cash for the store as well, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Alright, decent cash collection. Ah, that's actually really nice here. Just free max health pretty much every single fight. Sure, it'll be harder in the elite fight, but with an ambidextrous pickup just then, will it? Even enemies that are really good at pinging away health, they're going to really struggle with an ambidextrous as well, because that just means that on average I'm shooting a really good orb every single shot, because I have 3 very solid orbs in my deck. And yeah, you're basically dead. The fight's pretty much over. Let's let them get to me. Shoot this shot. Yeah, seems like pretty normal damage to be getting. Man, Ballanx is just such a good op. It's so nice that we get to maintain our shield as well. Targeting into targeting, so we don't need to worry about that. For some reason I shot it straight into a refresh, but it just doesn't matter. Gotta love that. Cool. 217 cash. I would enjoy slightly more. I mean, like, if we could get a 25... I want to pop Sash. Can I find a fight where I have the room to pop Sash with a safety net? Probably not. Nah, Sash is just higher potential upside, so I want it. I would love to get to at least 225. Yeah. Even though the remove's going to cost 30, yeah. Yeah. I think we do this here. We don't really need the remove because we have ambidextrous, but like, it's a special button, and unless I'm trying to do positive crit stuff, it's just not worth it. Like, I didn't pick up the Betsy's Hedge. If I picked up the Betsy's Hedge, I would definitely consider it more. But it's just not that necessary. Our deck is insane at the moment. So good. Simply because Ballanx. Jesus. Okay, 400 damage shot 1. Followed by 400 damage shot 2. We gained max health very easily in this boss fight. Arguably, I should have gone for more cash, but it doesn't really matter. Refreshes, I don't really care. My Ballanx is an 8-10, but just because is not decreasing the damage it deals. It's decreasing it by a fifth and then timesing it by 2. That's a pretty worthy trade last time I checked. Decent stuff. I guess I probably took it there, didn't I? I really shouldn't be doing that, but whatever. Imagine. It's fine. I don't need a crit, I just would have preferred one. Imagine you get a bomb or refresh. Perfect. Oh, very clean. I clean my max health and then I go to a store. And then I'm not impressed with this map. Hopefully the events have something interesting for me. Because, yeah, the map isn't doing it for me. I'm potentially we're staring at double store, which, you know, thanks to Molten Gold, we can probably fund, but still not the most interesting. It's just not worth it, unfortunately. I've still never received a payout by them. Which is kind of crazy. Not what you'd expect for sure. Alright, pretty good first shot. Smashing through them. And do it again. Yeah, really good stuff. Safety net just for the consistent extra damage is pretty neat. Bulb Lightning, I haven't really increased my damage yet. In fact, I've done the opposite, so Bulb Lightning is not exactly helpful just yet. Let me tell you though, Training Rate Bastion reaction, that is the start of something beautiful. How much max health do I want versus do I want to set up for a heavy hand? The answer is I prefer to set up for a heavy hand. Yeah, so that doesn't matter. But this is the start of an Abrasion, and an Abrasion is insanely good scaling. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. I would really love... I feel like this is such a perfect refreshive run. Would be so nice here. Nice. Okay. Man, I love how we just added one level 3 Ballanx to our deck, and then we duped it, and now our deck's just perfect. We don't need anything more. I'm not going to have that much cash, am I? I suppose if I get another fight here, which I did, then it's going to increase by quite a lot, but still. I think I usually forget to target on this fight, so I'm very happy I actually remembered this time. It's also just a very, very simple fight. We fired 2 shots with full pegboards, and then they're dead. And then our third shot would be with a full pegboard as well. Wait, did I misplay? Did I just talk about not targeting correctly, and then proceed to not target correctly? Hello? Classic. Absolute classic. I guess we'll have enough cash. It's not as impressive as I was hoping. I would have hoped that Molten Gold would have gotten me a little bit more. Very well. Yuck. Oh, that was a good shot. I just want to maintain my max health. Consistently getting max health each fight is very, very nice. What was that shot, by the way? Hello? Why did I decide to shoot at that point? Could have been amazing. Oh my god, my reload deals damage. Ah, well, I wanted to gain max health there, but it didn't work out. I forgot that my reload actually deals damage. That is really annoying because that would have saved me health, wouldn't it? Could have saved me the max health. Oh well. And by definition, well, also health, but still. Essential, oh, I like it. Just some extra bullet gains to further make sure that the max HP gain is consistent. It's also just insanely good, like, look at how good my abrasion would be. So lovely. Even stronger once I get... Oh, that's why. Good. It wasn't a missed target previously. Even stronger once I can get the either training tabard or whatever the hell the other passive school. Not sure which one is actually the one that... 175, not bad. Whichever one gives you shielding whenever you gain a circle. Crit's also a refresh, positive crit comp. I mean, it would be cool. Oh, so close. That's insane. That's also insane. I'm pretty sure realistically it should just be a remove here. However, I'm going to take Polite. I think I control here. The question is, how much do I want this sash? Okay, do I want to troll? Having even just one extra crit on the board, by the way, so nice. Actually makes such a big difference. Lovely stuff. God, the extra starting shielding is so nice. So what's more useful, getting Sash or getting 2 max HP this fight? Because, I mean, like, obviously the answer is getting Sash. But considering one of them requires that I play the fight... You know, technically I could do both. With the change to Spinfection. That's one of the silliest things I've seen in a while. But I'm just going to take the max HP because, yes, it would be cool to activate my Sash and all, but realistically, I don't feel like sticking around for however much health 129 is. Like, that's just a lot to get through. And we could just claim a kill this fast. Like, look at this, I press the reload button and they go poof. Seems pretty cool. You know what else seems pretty cool? Safety regulations. Ah, that's actually a tough call. Safety regulations is usually decent, but I have 2 Ballanxes, so either of the other passives are looking way more solid. Unpretentious Amulet does destroy my 1 refresh on the board, which is probably way more unfortunate than it should be, so I should just take it. However, this is a spot where Sealed Conviction is amazing, especially if I go Sealed Conviction into double sword, which 130 cash does lead into, because then I'm sitting there with ambidextrous and only 1 battle in my deck, so I get to shoot constant, really good. Oh my god, that just seems really good, doesn't it? It's so much. Yeah. Look, I just have a lot of setup for it right now. And technically I can make my crits a good thing, so I will just try and build towards it. I feel like Unpretentious Amulet was just the better call there, though. But even though I am trying to play very seriously for these tournament runs, I don't always want to do the correct call every single time. Well, that's very satisfying. Well, as I mentioned, we really want double remove because we have 24 starting bulk now and really good reloads. It's just we kind of want to actually make sure that our deck is thin enough that we can get good use out of that. Oh wow, it's like one of the best events to get easily. Especially when I get to shoot like a 5-5 spear first into a Ballanx, which just absolutely shreds through enemies and gets a crit last second to give me the refresh, like, sign me up! I was really hoping you would hit that ASAP, but you know, I accept the alternative. I really want to get the one achievement that I don't have, which is specifically for that boss, but it's actually pretty hard to get to. Man, this is a tough call because I should really pick Alien's Rock here, but Sword Shaker is just funnier, so I'll take Salt Shaker. I will be getting a lot of use out of Salt Shaker, but, you know, if the two most highest impact orbs in my deck are Ballanxes, why exactly am I not taking a Salt Shaker? I mean, sorry, an Alien's Rock. And instead I'm taking a Salt Shaker, like, ooh. I didn't get my max HP this fight. Wow. The chances to A, not shoot a Ballanx first shot, and then B, to leave him alive on what, 3 health was that? I'm impressed, I'm impressed. Go ahead, steal my 3 max HP. Surely we can maintain our shield this fight. Just depends on how good we are at popping bombs. Decent stuff. This is actually such cool targeting there. And it would be even cooler if I actually picked up the... Oh, less cool because I'm just going to set up all the big bombs. Even cooler because of the... That makes no sense. Because I don't have the cool targeting passive, which is especially cool with Ballanx because they actually fixed how it works. Which was very cool. I'm not sure if they should have done it, but they've done it, and it certainly is something that you can take advantage of, so you should. Alien's Rock plus Ballanx is just a really nice combo. Ideally we maintain our shield this fight. True. Wow, House of Slime is just such an insanely good passive. You know what else is? Safety Net. It's just so nice to have the consistent damage output. Let's get 2 refreshes, then we get our reload, and... yeah. Unfortunate. No way to regain Bullock, apart from self-damage. Unfortunately, we have no self-damage. So he literally snipes a perfect amount of shield, and then proceeds to die. Perfect, that's exactly what we wanted from him, totally. Well, one of them does something. So I took the one that does something. Our refreshing capability is not the best, so it is pretty good. As opposed to that passive. Our ability to lose health is really minimal. Yeah, missing out on that shot. That's pretty unfortunate. You are... okay. I'm not complaining this time, it seems. Good. Yeah, missing out on that shop sucks. Quite a lot. And then we added another Ballanx to our deck, which I'm pretty sure it wasn't positive. Because I want to be reloading more. But it's certainly not that bad. Okay. Nice. +1 remove is perfect. Another special button to add another crit to the board would be amazing at this point. I just need more refreshes, really. And special button adds exactly that. Really good damage. I would love to get some max health this fight. So if you'd be so kind as to simply go put this shot. Well, it's guaranteed this shot now. Perfect. Thanks for the max HP. 2 additional refreshes on the board. Sounds worth it. The Knuckles is super tempting. It's a really good passive. Such good scaling, but we kind of already have insane scaling, so certainly not necessary, but would be neat. Decoy orb, nice. I've been kind of waiting for that for a while. I'm pretty sure it's the correct play to pick it up. I'm not going to pick it up because this is just a triple Ballanx run, which is way funnier. Unfortunately, I can't remove another orb from my deck. Missing out on that thing was really annoying. But I guess I couldn't have done triple Ballanx without it, so it's fine, I guess. Bonk. Yeah, having the 2 extra crits on the board is nice. Sure, it's unfortunate that I turned down the special button, but I'm pretty sure it's just the correct play to do it, especially since Unpretentious Amulet was just an amazing pick previously. No. No reason to upgrade it because I have Ambidextrary, so I actually do have a discard. 144 max HP. Certainly not the craziest, but it's not bad. I love how these targeting totems feel like they're actually doing something. Oh, you're still alive? No, let's change that. I've shot the wrong orb, but it doesn't matter. Never punished. Decent stuff. I really should have picked up Alien's Rock. Part of the other reason why I didn't pick up Alien's Rock is because it simply wouldn't affect the boss fight. Technically, the fight that I picked was the better pick for affecting the boss fight, but, you know, it's Coin Dragon, we don't need to try and affect it. I will be absolutely shocked if we lose 20 health in the boss fight. You see, I wouldn't be surprised if we lose 0 health, but I'm going to be generous, give Coin Dragon the benefit of the doubt. He can potentially make me lose some health. After that first shot, though, It's not looking the best for him, I'm gonna be honest. So nice to have the extra crits on the board. We just need all the refreshing we can get. No refresh or crit, sure. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. I mean, we haven't even taken a hit and he's half health. This is what I meant by, like, well, I didn't think we were going to lose health against Queen Dragon. God. Well, that's just how it goes. I guess we do probably lose some health here though, right? Since you're not dealing 4,000 damage, you're only dealing half that. Yeah. Wow, look. Oh, we actually got much closer than I thought. I guess that hit is pretty hard, isn't it? It just, like, doesn't really matter. I can probably just do a shot like this and it's just instantly over for him. Okay, not instantly over, but almost instantly over. Yeah. Oh, that sure was a fight. 9 balance, by the way. I love how we had the highest. Well, it's not like the highest damage orb in the game, but it's one of the highest damage orbs in the game. And then we just proceeded to also get absolutely massive amounts of scaling. So, like, the fact that it's got massive base damage, which is one of the biggest upsides of it, didn't really matter whatsoever. Like, yeah, this Matryoshka show is the kind of stuff you want to be doing with Ballanx. Not so much Seal Conviction, because Seal Conviction says uh, your orbs are better, except you don't get to shoot your good orbs as much. And Ballanx is a really good orb that you want to be shooting as many times as possible. It's kind of the opposite of what you want to be achieving, but I mean, it still worked out, which is pretty impressive. What Brusky Knuckles, Unpretentious Amulet, except I've only got one refresh on the board still. Like, yeah, Unpretentious Amulet with Brusky Knuckles there sounds cool, but I would have still only had one refresh on the board. I think I turned down a replenish orb. Uh, Not fully sure on that, and the replenish orb would have certainly been a good pickup if I didn't have the like crit stuff. Yeah, I think the boss pass. I think my choices overall were pretty good. So obviously, the best choice I made was picking up the Ballanx immediately, then instantly upgrading it, and yeah, like I was pretty impressed by how much max health we managed to gain in this game. Like there are a lot of fights where we would just lose. I mean, sometimes we'd lose all of our shield exactly and lose no health. Looking at you, Pegtar, Ghost, sorry. And some fights we'd lose like 10 health or something. Like the Coin Dragon. Like, Minotaur almost did more damage than the Coin Dragon. That's just sad. God. I mean, look, at least he's a sandbox boss, right? You get to do your game plan, which is fun. Because most of the time, you will get to do your game plan. Sometimes if you're lacking refreshing capabilities, which ideally you shouldn't be, because it should be something that you're massively, massively trying to improve, because it's really, really important, especially when you're doing this high of a level of Crucible. And yeah, we decided to improve it in a way that I wouldn't generally recommend for Belen. But as I do talk about it, like the positive crit comp is pretty real. Um, Generally, it involves also having Betsy's Hedge. But like Betsy's Hedge, Heavy Shaft Potion, Lucky Penny, really it's just Heavy Shaft Potion. Heavy Shaft Potion is think it's there are two reasons why you run it. One is if you have Heavy Shaft Potion, you should consider running it. The second is if you have All of Nothing, and that works out pretty well for it. Because a lot of the times, All of Nothing is really good when you can't remove the crits from your board, but you have a really good Circle scaler. Especially if you've got like a level 3 Lightning Orb, for example, and let's say you have like 5 Circle, you really want to not be hitting that crit. And so having something that can at least make it positive is pretty important. And that's one of the nice things about stuff like Seal Conviction. It's equivalent upgrading, so it's not bad if you're not hitting a crit, it's not too bad if you are hitting a crit. And that matters for a lot of classes. In particular, like Seal Conviction is just generally decent on the land, especially if like you have like level 3 Sphere, for example. It's just, we were kind of doing balance stuff this run, and who knew, right? Balance stuff works out really, really well. I knew the sash wouldn't get popped, but I just didn't care. Like the oboe would have done almost nothing for me, and having the sash was at least nice to think about it, even if it didn't actually end up doing anything like normal, because it's an amazing passive, but a lot of the time you're not going to need it because your run's just going so solid that you don't need the bailout that it provides, and even if you do need the bailout that it provides, you still need the healing bailout because you're now sitting at generally 1 health, but lower than 5 usually, and you need a really good healing source. And let me tell you, it can be really hard finding those healing sources.